but that's all like no abilities. You just have what you have.
Yeah. And I think the guns come all pre-equipped with everything they need, so a shotgun in Counter-Strike is the noob cannon, and the shotgun here takes a bit more finesse. But I know Garrett's played a ton of PUBG, and his skills translated over really well for this game.
Yeah, I imagine, Tim, once you get used to using the abilities and the items,
Got this round squared away.
you'll probably get it down.
Yeah.
Pay attention, you might learn a thing or two. Each choice changes everything.
Do, 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 do.
Introducing your champion.
One of us should try Bloodhound as I fear. He has wall hacks.
I'm the jump master this time.
I need to start busting out my abilities so that I just have a sense of even what this character is. I'll get some off this round. That's a promise.
Is there any place on the map you just think sounds cool and you'd like to see?
Yeah, this like aircraft carrier looking thing.
Sweet. Airfield. Let's do it.
Dropping in, hang on.
The general rule of thumb is if it's 1,000 away, you're going to make it.
Good to know. So you actually control all of our trajectories. That's really cool.
Yeah, and it's a little bit of a game of, up and down, because this will give us more speed to increase our max glide by nosediving a little bit here and there. So it levels out, so we start to fall, so taking it down another notch allows us to get that last little bit of speed to get over a wall.
This area looked neat from above a minute ago.
There's no guns here.
Nice.
The pit is your favorite drop location, Diaper? You would recommend? Okay, we can check that out next. Ooh, there's some stuff in here. I don't remember how to ping.
Let's see.
Of course, I'm taking it all.
Yeah, go ahead and grab it. We all got to get looted up.
Yeah, if we all stand in one area, nobody will get anything.
And a question, are the chests on the minimap?
Not that I know of, but that's a good question.
Are they always in the same spots, or do they appear randomly?
Another good question. I'm not sure on that one.
Cool, I'll start looking
Yeah.
that up.
The champion made a poor choice.
Oh my god, there's there's motion alert.
Stray kitty alerts?
Yeah.
You like the drop music? Me too, Mama Meat Boy. That's another thing I was going to comment on. Like, the aesthetic of the world and the music are really good.
We've got to count, there are 324 supply crates.
I'm gonna run back to
That's quite a few. Yeah, I do wonder if they are random. I'm assuming they're not random.
Yeah, I don't think those would... I mean, they're kind of placed like they crash landed, but I don't think they're fallen from the sky at any point, which would be neato.
Wait, do they always spawn in the same locations? Or are they always...
I think they do.
Okay.
If I hit tab here, I can see what you guys are
Okay,
sporting.
the places for the loot can be determined, but the content is randomized.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Where did you guys go? Oh, you're up? Are you guys up?
Yes.
And
Okay.
in the hot zone, that's where you'll find the most legendary weapons, armor, and other equipment.
I'm going to drop some stuff.
Oh, it's Callie.
Do you have 2 weapons, Nicole?
That's a good question. How do I tell again?
You do. Press 1 and 2 to switch between them.
Oh, I see. I see where it is. Yes, I do have 2. Okay.
Sweet. So we've all got a basic spec-in. Now we can start looking for some trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
There's some stuff here, like a med kit.
Yep, on my way.
Backpack, fast heal.
Yeah, so that
This one?
decreases your cooldown. So that is a legendary tier backpack.
Why don't you grab that, Nicole, since you're the medic?
Yeah. All right.
Just kind of have that finger hovering over Q, so if we get into trouble, you just hit Q. No matter what it does, Q gets hit.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, so I'm using my sniper scope to look at doors and see if we can find a place to keep on looting.
How do I crouch?
See.
See. That would make sense.
Oh yeah, I use control, but they both do the same thing.
Wonder if you can do the slide with C. Yeah, you can. So you can shift for run and then press C.
Oh.
The tutorial said control is the primary, but I've just been pressing C.
10 seconds. Ring's just ahead.
All right,
My slides.
we're in the ring, which means we're good for the next sort of big close-in. That's gonna happen.
Kill leader. Watch for them.
Have you ever died outside of the ring, Kyle?
Yes. You slowly take damage whenever you're in the ring, so it can happen, and the late rings hurt a lot.
I think I found some open doors, maybe. Up in this neck of the woods.
We got a closed one there,
Let's explore this way.
but that doesn't mean they didn't jump through the window here.
Is this a door? No, that's not a door, I don't think. Ooh, that looks nice.
Got a fancy shotgun bolt.
Oh, we've got an answer on the crouch. Control is hold to crouch. C is toggle crouch.
Oh. Yeah, nice. All right, if you look at your map, you can see little blue circles pinging.
Yes.
That's where supplies are about to drop. So that's where people are either running or camping out and getting in trouble.
I love it. Getting in trouble.
It's fun getting into trouble.
You can also see that the ring is closing in, so one strategy is to sort of hide out while the ring closes and keep an eye on it, so if anyone's trying to outrun it, they might be exposed. Trying to get clear of the danger.
Right. So we can just kind of look for any stragglers.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll peek around, and then maybe we'll head for the pit, because the pit's, you know, it's a nice canyon. It's pretty. Looks good.
That will make Diaphere very happy in chat.
I don't see anybody.
Mama Me Boy says you can press Z to mount up, Kappa.
Cool, we got some more crates, so as soon as that finishes closing, we'll make a move for this area right here.
Supply bin there.
Oh, I have that.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
All right, looks like it's clear.
Can we go now?
Yep.
Cool, let's do it.
Following you, boys.
And of course, action slide and
Was actually we're an entire team of badass ladies.
If you're ever wanting a smoke grenade in our path, just let me know.
sounds good. You don't really have any special sight through the smoke grenade. We're all blind in it, so it's good for running away or if you know where you're firing, but otherwise we can all get a little lost in it.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
Oh, what was that?
Not sure.
Got some shots. Ringing out through the hills. Awesome. Looks like the pit's actually in the next ring, so we can get set up in here.
Flatline seems to be kind of like an AK-47 clone, or is it?
Yeah. Yeah, all the AR numbers and flatline and alternator all kind of have that same sort of assault rifle feel. They're all a little different than each other. It looks like we're clear here, at least for now.
Holding everybody meat bags.
We got some blue armor here.
Level 2.
Do you need it, Kyle?
No, I'm good. I've got a purple. I was selfish.
Oh,
You're just valuing yourself.
Well, I am a crazed psychic Kerrigan.
it's true. What would Kerrigan do?
Engage the whole team and let her all do the rest.
How high up can people wind up in here? Can they get all the way up in that?
A lot of the high areas, if you can't get there by walking, will end up kicking you off. So there's like a timer that says, "Get out of here, or else we're gonna kick you from the match."
Oh, I see.
So there's
So
a
you
little
can't
bit of protection against cheesery in that way.
Y'all are top 5.
Yep, we're top 5. We did it.
Ooh, look at us.
We're just killing it. Are we moving out of here?
And we got all the stuff, and that place has 3 angles of approach, so let's see. We got the ring moving in 31 seconds, so we can just sort of take it easy, see where things go. I mean, this is all like the surviving part. If you want to run in and, get some action, don't let me stop you.
I'm good with whatever. I feel a little under scoped and stuff. Like I don't really have a good sight.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, I
Let's
might. I
see.
can't tell if I have one for you, Tim. Maybe I have it on the sniper.
Oh, what we can do is let's go into the middle here, and we'll get our lifeline to drop a care package. So is your Z ready to go, Nicole?
Yeah.
Punching a tunnel. Good. We're inside.
Okay, I pressed it, and then does it just go?
Yeah, it should just land in a
Yep,
second.
so if it turned blue and you're able to put it on the ground,
It's red.
we'll find you a blue spot. Here, ride that portal I just made.
Wait, where are you?
I'll hop in yeah, right there.
Care
Ooh.
package coming in.
Whee!
Why is it still red?
Because there's stuff above us that needs clearance because it lands from space.
Oh, man,
Let's go this
that's decent logic. Aha, here we go.
Wouldn't want to be too unrealistic.
Yeah, of course. In
With a
this,
0 fall damage game.
exactly, and the clones that jump out of airships and, multiple of the same hero in the same game. But you know what? Let's keep it
There's
real.
gotta be some semblance of
Yeah,
truth.
exactly.
Yeah.
There has to be standards.
So everybody could see that coming through space there. Okay, we got some
Body shield here.
more armor.
Level 3.
Fancy knockdown shield. We can go ahead and grab up that fancy perp stuff.
Purple stuff. Woo!
All right, we can ride my little portal back. Oh no, it's timed out.
Uh-oh.
Aw.
Four
We'll have to
squads
walk.
left.
Pleb walk.
That portal reached pretty far.
Yeah. I mean, we got a
Optics here.
bummer scope there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Can I take a scope off of mine? What about? What if I?
You know, that's a
There's
great
scope.
question.
Is that one better for you, Tim? I think that's a sniper one. Isn't it?
That'll be good.
You take it. You need it more than I do.
That was a great dance.
Actually, that doesn't go on my weapons.
Oh.
So I'll drop it back.
Well, we know where the next ring's going to be, so we can head out the top here. And that'll put us right on the edge
Explore
of
this way.
Slum Lakes.
Sounds good.
Top 3.
Slowly.
Top 3. Top 3, we did it.
Oh my God! Look at you guys.
Now we just need to have a successful battle.
All right. So we're using our scopes. Door is closed down there, but at this point that could mean people are hiding out inside of it.
I don't have much range, so I'm gonna let you do scouting.
Looks like it's closed up. Let's go ahead and get down there. And actually, here, I'll portal it.
Placing a portal.
Okay.
You guys hang out up there, and I'll summon you in.
Portal's ready.
All right, go for it.
Let's go.
Woo! That's so cool.
You see
What's
something?
up, Metal Magic?
Oh, it's them coming through the portal. It sounded like gunshots.
One thing we can do here is there's the ultimate accelerant. And Nicole, you're able to use that to decrease the cooldown on your drop so we could get more items out of your little pod.
Wait, where is that?
Pinged it over here. It'll be this blue item.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
If you pick it up, hit I, and then go to the inventory and find it, ultimate accelerant, and just left-click it. And you'll whip out a little, I don't know, like a personal assistant and
Yep.
do some stuff.
And Crust, the way you ping stuff is actually pretty intuitive. It feels nice. It's the middle. It's your scroll wheel. And you pretty much click it on anything you want, and it'll ping stuff for you. Top 2? Oh, snap!
Top 2!
Oh, gosh.
So we just
Oh,
need to
boy.
spot the other squad.
Yep, so we're already
my
in the
God.
next ring. So we're hiding out here. We're going to close the doors behind us. We're going to, because we'll hear them open the doors. And we're just going to see what we can do.
Oh, there's a lever action shotgun.
So we're on the west end.
Yeah.
Care package coming in.
Oh, there's a care package coming in? Okay, hang on.
Is it worth it, Kyle?
Yes, I want to see. Okay, cool.
Wait, where did you guys go? Okay.
I went out the window. All right, so they're likely over that way, some 300 meters away.
Okay.
Here comes the close of the ring-a-ding.
Do you want to wait and see where the circle's gonna go?
Yeah, and then we'll move for it and see if we can get set up early. But keep an eye out the doors and the windows and see if we can find anybody running. All right, we're almost inside the next ring as well.
Okay.
So,
Let's see, so that'd
So we-
be...
Kind of have to get to that edge of the hill there, probably.
Oh
towards the
my
NPC.
goodness. Yeah, it's an
actually really
open
right
area.
there. Should we move up now?
Not a bad idea. Let's do that. Since we got the wall behind us, so there shouldn't be anything coming from behind us at this point. And we'll kind of skirt the edge here.
So I think we should head along here to the right because that's our only
There.
opening if the
What?
circle
Oh, no flags.
closes.
chat, this is intense. This is the farthest we've gotten.
If we get a bad circle close, we're kind of shut out on this side of the plateau.
Totally. But we got a waterfall blocking a lot of our view. But there are some buildings over that way that could be good cover. Here,
Yes.
let me... I'll do my portal thing and we'll get across.
Placing a portal.
That we're not walking in the open. All right.
Portal's ready.
That's really nifty.
That is so cool.
That is so cool.
Can they see you making a portal?
They could see the portal out on the ground, and they might be able to see me when I'm running because I'll have sort of graphics on me. But I did sort of ghost a good chunk of the walk.
Now are we jumping up? Is that where we're
Yep,
going?
we're going to jump up and kind of get into these buildings here out in front of us. So you hold the jump button in order to climb.
Okay, there we go.
I'm getting into this house here.
That's going to be outside of the ring.
It
though.
will be, but only a little bit, so we can hide out for the next 20 seconds or so.
Okay.
And we got the waterfall in our way.
Mama me boy, you're panicking with this suspense. It is suspenseful.
We have a little tropical paradise.
Right? Just retire here.
Oh boy.
All right. This ring starts hurting a lot, so we don't want to stand in it too long. But
Yeah, we need to
So where are we going?
gotta move up just a tad.
yep, a little bit. And looks like our main goal might be to get into that building there, but that's a popular snipe and roost. So we'll just keep our butts out of trouble for now.
We're in the ring right now, though.
Yeah.
Right?
So we're
Okay,
just gonna hide it out and see.
If they're out there, they gotta be moving right now.
Yep, either they're in this valley already or they're running into it and we'll be able to see them. All right, it looks like it's dead in the middle with nothing but a couple of trees for the next ring. But we got 1:50 before we have to move on it. Oh, there they are. They're on the rooftop.
Okay.
Oh, I see them.
Sorry, I
I
get
wish I had-
position.
That's okay. That's okay.
Nicole, head back and probably not shotgun.
I wish I had the sniper rifle that I dropped.
Oops, they're flanking around.
Where are they flanking from?
Don't forget to use your Z. You can use it on the valley there, Bangalore, Tim,
Oh, not me.
and drop your big business. Go in. Yep, the health drone. That's a good idea.
Oops.
Cool. That'll give a lot of cover if we need to move. Grenade in the back.
I'm using a med kit. Alright, I can't tell if I want to come down towards you, Kyle. Oh, they're right on top of us. It's coming over the top of you right now.
Oh,
Good shot. Come on, Kyle.
I believe Kyle.
Oh, she's trying to ninja
She's
kick me.
ninja kicking.
Oh.
Nice try.
Hey, second.
Yeah, second place.
Yeah, GG's,
Well done.
guys.
I have to say I've been having
They had the same makeup as we did.
having trouble hearing people. I don't know if it's just my headphones aren't that great, but that person got right on top of us. Maybe the waterfall was just too loud or something.
It's possible.
That's fair. Yeah, we were up in that waterfall business.
They charged in.
Yeah, they did a good job. They had their sort of sniper stay in the back and brought two around from another angle, so they probably spotted us a lot earlier and got into position.
It's probably our best go yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least we got to have a nice even match at the end there, the 3v3. I think we should take a quick break.
Yeah, let's
Good,
take a
Nicole?
real quick workout break.
So we'll be back in just a second, you guys.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll mute the Discord for now, and then we'll just be back in like 2 minutes.
Solid.
All right. Chat in a bit.
All right. Well, we're hanging with you guys now.
Hi, everyone.
How's it going, everybody?
Hope you're doing well this evening.
Yeah.
That was intense.
That was
That
cool.
was real good.
That was a cool little holdout we did
That
with
was
them.
awesome.
I'm glad they got to feel the tension of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Get to feel it going on. Yeah, we had a pretty good little spec. Managed to keep along the edges pretty well. Our cats are
Yeah.
having a bit of a battle.
Yeah. It's all fun
Did you
and
need
games.
to, you can address
until-
the, yeah.
They're not making noise, though. We
Yeah.
have about 5 minutes until one starts going, Mom,
Hey, John.
save me.
We just got a second place. We had a good run there. By the way, I feel like it's worth saying, Heroes continues tomorrow. There's more Heroes.
We'll be here.
Into the Nexus will be this week. Everything's happening normally. But check out Enter the Apex. We recorded this morning. Second episode is up. And this week we had our guest Trixler. And I can't announce our guest for next week, but I'm really excited because we are going to continue our little guest train and, you know, learn this game, see what we got. It's really spread fast along the Blizzard community. And it's fun to see so many people, as well as Heroes of Fitness here, getting interested in it.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you know, it's got Heroes. It's got,
It's free to play.
yeah, it's free to play. So maybe, is that it? Heroes
That's
and
the
free to
big
play?
thing.
But I'm excited about that.
But
And
yeah, and ITN's still going strong and still plans on keeping going.
yeah.
So.
And I will say that it's been a little emotional for me, you know? Like I didn't expect Lords of the
Closing time.
Yeah, I didn't
One
expect
last
Lords of
call
the
for
Storm to go away,
alcohol, so
and I do feel a little lonely. I do feel a little scared because I played these MOBAs for years by myself, just going, not having any friends interested in it, and now people are leaving again, and I'm gonna keep playing because I love it.
That's what happens with everything, right? And I'm calling it out. This is what's going on with the big D&D thing right now.
Yeah, that's true.
They're coming in because it's popular. It's proven to be a moneymaker of sorts for those that are going after it
that's a great
monetarily.
Point. That'll make me really sad too.
Once it starts drying up, they'll leave and they'll move on to the next thing. It's just pop culture.
Yeah,
right?
pop, totally. It would be so sad, right? To be everyone's into D&D, and you played D&D, and then all of a sudden, like Heroes now.
Yeah, but keep in mind that means once the big fad leaves, you're left with the people who actually like it, right?
Totally.
The fakers are finally out of the thing again, so at least for another 10 to 20 year period, you'll be talking with people that legitimately enjoy what you enjoy.
Yeah, what's so weird at that point is you have such a huge audience that then starts requesting the developers make the game to fit their needs.
Yeah.
And then they leave.
Yeah,
leaving you with the game that they tried to make for themselves.
But that's why
the
it's
game
on
you
the
were enjoying all
developers
the way.
to stand strong and strike that balance, because
That's
the developers need to see where the actual stuff is coming from and know what the actual life of the game resides in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And, we're still getting to do the Podcasters League games on Wednesday there. That's been a lot of fun.
It's so much fun last week. I missed you guys. Oh, it's so nice to be back to gaming.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Well, we've done some gaming off stream as well. We got you Demon Souls.
Demon Souls!
You've been going through that.
Guys, this game, I can't even... I'm happy I'm not streaming it, because if you think Dark Souls is unforgiving, you think Dark Souls is unforgiving. No, they're good. They're not screaming yet.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna...
Demon Souls is just insane. It's freaking nuts. I've gotten 2 bosses down, and now I have to go into this other world, which is basically like Blight Town. So you're looking at holes everywhere. It's really dark. You get poisoned. You get plagued with rats. And there are no shortcuts down to the boss. No shortcuts. So, I mean, it is this epic journey down. And I reached the boss last night, though. I didn't beat him, but I reached him. And that alone is a feat. Oh, it's something else. And then Kyle's been working on Dark Souls 2, because that's one he's never finished. And it's so funny to see. You go from Demon Souls to watching Dark Souls, and you go, man, I miss how easy Dark Souls was. But yeah, there we are with that. And Kyle should be coming back soon. But yeah, it's fun. I've killed the phalanx, and I killed the big knight dude who's surrounded by archers. He was fun. He was fun too, because you go to hit him, and he's a big armor dude, so of course you're not doing any damage whatsoever. But then this green stuff starts shooting out of his legs, and you keep attacking the legs, and he eventually falls down, so you get to attack his head, which means you do a lot of damage. So the boss fights so far have been incredibly creative, and they telegraph a lot of really important information. It's so good.
Yeah, it's a fantasy that Dark Souls provides, this sword and board kind of against the world. Yeah. And I certainly understand that's not for everyone. It's acquired taste. And Chris, I owned Demon Souls before Kristen was playing the Dark Souls, but watching her play Dark Souls is what got me into playing Demon Souls and Dark Souls again, because I was like, oh, I get it. It's supposed to be broken and hard.
Yeah,
and stupid.
yeah,
That's
absolutely. You
That's
gotta farm. Alrighty.
Poor Garrett.
Poor Garrett?
Yeah, he really wants to be into Anthem.
Hello, friends.
But he keeps logging in and out. Like, he'll play for like a 10-second.
Aww.
Hello.
Howdy.
Thanks for waiting.
Yeah. A fine job on that run.
Yes, it felt good to just kind of. I think you always need one of those runs in a battle royale to just sort of, kind of, spend the time in the game running around, generally trying to stay stealthy.
Yeah.
It's good for the mindset.
I mean, all that's part of it, because you gotta make sure you're not giving away your position and skirting the ring and figuring out how that thing closes in and works.
Let's get the job done.
If you can't keep up, you're straight out of luck.
Today is gonna be our day.
So I've heard this guy, whenever I aim down my sights, I zoom in, he gets a shield in front of him, so he can be a little more tanky. But I've heard that he's got a large hitbox because he's a big boy, so he's easier to hit.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work well in a battle royale.
It's sort of interesting how most of the classes have all the same functionality, but he does have that bigger hitbox.
Yeah. There. Anything else interest you on this fine map?
Oh, didn't someone want you to go to the pit?
Oh, we ended up in the pit in the last game.
Okay.
So we're flying over it right now. It's that thing there.
Okay.
And that's where we were in there, and then we dropped the care package right outside of it. And then we ended up back by that waterfall.
Cool.
That's good frame of reference. I would find wherever you want, honestly.
All right, let's go to... Repulsor's going to be busy. Let's see if we can land on that guy. Is that guy...